Today we're discussing Facebook ads for wholesale real estate, specifically how to optimize your Facebook ads campaign to get immediate results, model the best companies in the industry, and generate huge profits. So without further ado, we're gonna jump onto my computer, we're gonna go through this together, and we're going to ultimately get results. Let's get started. As I've mentioned in the past with Facebook ads campaigns, there's specific ways of doing things to do it properly and modeling the best in the business so you can duplicate their results. What I've decided to do, what I personally do, I look and see what the largest home buyers throughout the United States are doing, and then I simply replicate that to get their same results. And you might be thinking in your mind, Carter, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. And that's why I'm gonna take you along on my computer. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna build out an ad set together and hopefully generate the same results as these large national home buyers are doing. So of course, we're in the Facebook ads library as we always go to when we are trying to research other companies. And I know I've given this example in the past, but we are going to reference We Buy Ugly Houses. What ads are they running? How does it compare to the last time that I made a video, and see where the results differ. So we go, of course, Facebook ads library, we search We Buy Ugly Houses, and then we go down to launched in June of 2022, because I'm sure they have a full-time social media person. And we see what sorts of things that they are specifically targeting. And when we're looking at their ads, you have to remember they are running it nationwide for the most part, or at least in larger metro areas. So just be conscious of this, that you might have to cater your message a little bit more to the local segment if that's how you run your ads. But again, to each their own. I'm not gonna tell you how to specifically run yours, just have that in the back of your mind when you are putting things together. So looking at this, we can see many cash home buyers make attractive initial offers, then suddenly charge for repairs and other surprise fees. Get a fair, firm offer from America's #1 home buyer. It won't be lowered before closing. So that's a very valid point, because they're bringing up the fact that some wholesalers might go out and make an offer, but then right prior to closing, they're gonna call the owner and try to get a price reduction out of them so they can actually wholesale the deal because they contracted it for too much money. So next we have the price surprise disappearing act, and they basically reference the same or similar things, that there's going to be a price drop prior to closing, or right here, how many cash buyers can't find financing? They'll vanish suddenly back in order to buying your house. America's #1 home buyer has our own financing. We close when we say and pay what we say. Very valid point. Now with all of these advertisements, they're pointing to the same thing, that maybe you get a lower price for working with a more trusted company. With these specific ads, they might get a lot of traffic that maybe signed with one wholesaler, they backed out, maybe signed with another wholesaler, they backed out. We Buy Ugly Houses might be that last resort. However, they are locking deals up for pennies on the dollar, which is what we are ultimately trying to do at the end of the day. So this is very valid when we're modeling our next ads. And you can go down and you can check out the ads further if you would like to, but let's search another company that we have done in the past. Now featuring another home buyer that buys nationwide that we've studied in the past, we've studied their ads, they run paid social media advertising. We can jump onto the computer and check out what they are specifically doing compared to what they were doing in the past. So National Property Buyer is the company, very reputable company. They do a ton of social media advertising. And you can see that this ad has been running for quite some time. I know they obviously updated in June 19, but that has been a similar one that they've been running for quite a while at this point. And what does it say? Sell your house fast and easy, sell your house as is, avoid making costly repairs, no commissions or fees, no real estate agents, cash offer, fast close, you pick the closing date. A big billboard that says houses wanted, it jumps off the page. Great advertisement, then sell your house quickly without giving it away. Here's another form of the same advertisement. Obviously the sign changed a little bit, sell your property without fixing it up. Here's another one, I'm looking for homeowners who want to sell their home fast for cash without having to fix it up. So 3 great advertisements all on one page. And that's the thing, you can jump in here, see ad details, what's going on with this one. Let's watch this video quick. Okay, there's no sound. It's just fire damaged property. Obviously they're looking at getting or purchasing fire damaged property, which That is great. They might have a huge buyers list for fire damage places. Now what we're going to do is go to Photoshop. We're going to duplicate what might be working for them, how we can ultimately replicate it for ourselves, and try and get the same results that they are getting. Now the We Buy Ugly Houses brand, that's a lot of, there's no personal touch to it. So what do I mean by this is there's no face in front of it. It's a huge brand. They're generating leads all over the country for multiple different investors, which means they might not be getting as high of conversion rates as you or I might be able to get in our local area with a face associated with it. So how do we duplicate these ads for ourselves and ultimately get the same results these companies are getting? I'll show you on the computer. So what you're going to do is either in Photoshop or Canva or some other platform where you can create advertisements like this, you are going to recreate the ad. You might use different colors, you might use stuff that represents your brand a little bit more or associates your face with the brand a little bit more, but that is what we are trying to do. So I'm gonna pause my computer right now for just a second while I put this together, and then I'll show you guys the end result. So I put together a couple different advertisements, one modeled off of a previous ad that we had running that we were getting great conversions with, about like a under $50 cost per conversion, which is phenomenal. And then I modeled one of the other companies that we just referenced. So let me know your thoughts, but let's check them out. So here's obviously one that we had modeled. So we have We Buy Houses on the billboard sign, and then I have the arrow pointing to it, and then get an offer down below, and then it'll have similar copy to what we're currently running, or I might model a little bit what they are running, and then next we have this advertisement. This is a little bit more localized, a little bit more personal, because they can tell that this is a photo of a property that realistically we bought, and we actually just bought this one. It's the video that I showed last time. That's the outside of that house. It says want to sell, get my free offer. And this button right here, this color scheme, what I'm doing is modeling our personal website, so there is congruence from the advertisement to what the owner might see when they go to the site and they have to click get my free offer. Now after we put those together, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Facebook ads library, and we are going to start creating and customizing those campaigns. So I'll show you what that actually looks like for us. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too serious, because we are just going to duplicate our original campaign or ad set, and then just change out the display advertisement, the thing that we just created, and test and see which one's working better, which one isn't working better, and then ultimately at the end of the day, that will get us the results that we're looking for. So now we're back in the ads library, and let's go to, we will go to the conversion target audience. You can see right here, let me just see what, okay, these are video ads. I apologize about that. We're gonna go to the warm conversion campaign. You can see right here we have one running, cost per lead, $50. We have 2 website leads. Which was the one that I was actually looking for? It was this one that I was referring to you guys. Right here, we have 11 conversions, 2 on this campaign. I haven't shut this one off yet, because I don't want to shut something off that is still getting conversions, and at $151 per conversion, that doesn't seem too expensive to me. I know through Google Ads it's a lot more expensive, but let's see what these ads are. The one that's not converting as well is obviously this one. The one that's converting better is the one that I modeled with the want to sell sort of thing. So what we're going to do, duplicate this one, which is the one with all the conversions. I'm not going to change any of my ad copy. It's all fairly similar. We'll run it to the same, this one, it's just a little bit different color. Branding, make sure those are proper. Pretty much stands out quite a bit on the page, which is what we are after. Want to sell, get my free offer, get a fair cash offer for your house, get quote. Simple. Then we are going to click publish right there. Done with number 1. Now we are going to go to our warm conversion audience, but now what we're going to do, so here I'll show you guys what this ad set looks like. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too complicated. It's right here, want to sell, get a fair get a cash offer, and then it has that same ad copy that I used in the last advertisement. It seems to be working well for us. I think billboard's probably one word, but for ease of use, I'm not gonna complain about my spelling for the time being. I don't know, I would click on it. I would click on it, fill it out. Let's see what this, click here to get an offer. So obviously congruence, it goes to our website, which again has the orange button to get a fair cash offer. Then we are going to click publish. And just like that, we created 2 new ads. We duplicated the campaign, and now what we're going to do, we're going to check back in 2 to 3 days, seeing if we're getting any conversions on the new advertisements, of course, once they're up and running. And if they are not, or if in a week or 2 weeks from now, or once they start testing enough, they have 0 conversions, we're gonna turn them off. It just doesn't work. And then we're gonna go search using the Facebook ads library and try to find more home buyers who are successfully running Facebook ads and trying to duplicate it and seeing if we can get similar results. Now, the one last gold nugget that I want you guys to be aware of is this. Running Facebook ads is all about testing and monitoring your results, because what works for some people might not work for you. What works for us might not work for you. And that's why it is a constant progression of getting better and better little by little so you can perfect the ad system, the funnel that you have built to generate leads for your wholesaling business. And this is why so many people pay to have their ads account managed, whether it's Google ads, Facebook ads, or direct mail campaigns, because they do not want to spend the time optimizing, because that's what it takes. It takes time and expertise to create, run, build out new ad campaigns to generate results for you, the investor. And if you're an investor and you're like, Carter, I just want to focus my time on locking up deals, wholesaling properties, can you run this for me? Definitely reach out, carter@carterppc.com. We can have a conversation and discuss further how I might be able to help you out in your ads campaign. But like I had mentioned, I want to give you guys this information so it is top of mind so you can implement it for yourself, because no one else is doing that. If you got value from this video, hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to watch more videos on advertising on Facebook for wholesale real estate, click and watch the videos right here. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I will see you next time.